Alrighty folks, welcome back to JPlays Pokemon MMO. Welcome to the GeoLock Rival Challenge, Johto Region Edition. So to start things off, we need to talk about what the GeoLock Rival Challenge is. Much like some of the Iron Man challenges and the Nuzlockes that you've seen on YouTube before, the GeoLock Rival Challenge is an alternate way to play through Pokemon. We're playing through the Pokemon MMO story mode of Johto region, and every 2 badges, we're going to have a checkpoint. During these checkpoints, we're going to have a rival challenge where you're going to face off against somebody else that's at the exact same point in the game as you, and you're going to fight with all of the Pokemon that you have at your disposal in that immediate area. This means you have to be aware of all of the Pokemon that are around that you can catch, and you have to be able to find the best way to train them for a PvP scenario, because these fights have a lot on the line. If you win, you get an advantage in the next checkpoint. But if you lose, the winner gets to steal a Pokemon from your team, and you are locked out of using that Pokemon for the rest of the region. So, these advantages and disadvantages to these rival challenges are going to be the key focus in our Johto Lock journey. I'll tell you about more of the specifics along the way, but let's dive right into the Johto region. Alrighty folks, let's get started. We're going to embark on our Johto journey, and as many people do, we're going to pick our starter. For me, I'm going to pick Totodile. Totodile's my boy. I think he's really sick. He learns Dragon Dance later on in life, so he's going to be a really cool asset to our team. And we're going to take some time, and we're going to go through the entire journey of Johto. So first things first, we have to get up to our first checkpoint at the 2nd badge. Along the way, we have to figure out all of the Pokemon that we want to catch and bring for our fights. So the battle format for the first fight in the Johto Lock is a double battle. We can prep up to 6 Pokemon, but you're only going to bring 4 into the fight, and you're going to have a best of 1 to see if you're able to defeat your opponent's team build. So what we need to do as we're going is we have to check every single wild encounter, every single head-butted tree, and we have to figure out the best possible Pokemon to bring for our squad. As we progress in the story, I'm going to show on screen a couple of the different wild encounters that we have available in the immediate area. That way you have a visual guide of all of the Pokemon that we might be seeing in our rival fights. So stay tuned to the end of the video where you get to see us prep and battle for these rival fights. Now, a quick reminder, if you lose your fight, not only do you miss out on a checkpoint advantage for the next fights, badge 4, but you also get a huge punishment of getting one of your Pokemon stolen from you. So you can take all of this time prepping a really strong team, and then you have to take one of the Pokemon that you've worked so hard on, and it gets revoked from you. You don't get to use it for the rest of the entire region. This is partly why we call it the Johto Lock, because you can get locked out of these Pokemon, but you're also locked to the resources within the Johto region. You're only allowed to use Pokemon that you catch, and you're only allowed to use held items that you find. And the TMs are very limited, usually only to what the Pokemon are able to level up, especially in the beginning, the Badge 2 fights. So, the resources are limited, and the stakes have never been higher. To contrast that, the story mode is such an easygoing ride. In Pokemon MMO, they actually give a hard mode challenge for all of the fights. Some characters will have, type coverage, or special held items, or EV training, so some Pokemon can be pretty tough, but as we go through the Bellsprout Tower, there's really nothing for us to worry about. We just got Bellsprout after Rattata, after Hoot Hoot, and we can go out and catch as many Pokemon as we need for this. I actually have a team going. All of the Pokemon I catch, I'm going to be trying to nickname them after instruments and musical terms. I'm a musician, so it kind of comes from the heart. That's why you have Clef the Totodile and you have Flautus the Hoppip over there, which actually looks like a Floretta. I have a mod on my game that allows me to change some of the sprites on some Pokemon, so we have some Gen 6 Pokemon sprites over top some other Pokemon, in case you ever get confused. So we now have the displeasure of taking on the first gym badge. Usually, first gym is nothing to worry about. We come in, we're gonna fight this Pidgey and Pidgeotto duo. The Pidgeotto goes down like a little bitch. It was super easy. But this Pidgey, oh my god. This Pidgey killed me inside. It just keeps spamming Roost and Sand Attack. Now, these 2 moves seem inconspicuous, but for some reason, they allowed one Pidgey to solo my entire 6-man squad. It is absolutely insane. I even switched out Pokemon to try and better optimize for this fight. I brought 2 electric types, and this Pidgey is still Sand Attacking me. I missed so many moves in a row. And anytime I do damage to it, it's able to roost, which tells me that it must be EV trained. It must have some defensive and HP EVs involved. This thing is unkillable. I go in for 3 different tries against this fucking Pidgey. It's crazy. But in the end, we take a 3rd stab at it, 3rd try is the charm, and Clef the Totodile, our starter Pokemon, is able to just solo the entire gym. Go figure. After that, I ordered DoorDash, I pick it up at the Pokemart. I wanted scrambled eggs, they gave me a Togepi egg, which I guess is fine. And we head down south. Here we have a bunch of new Pokemon encounters, I'll display them up. Some of the Pokemon that we're gonna be interested in here are actually the ones that we'll be using for our fights at the end of the video. So, can you guess which Pokemon I'm keeping my eye out on? Any Pokemon that you know for a fact is gonna be a very strong Pokemon early game? The thing is, we have Pokemon available to us that are in the region, but they're limited because our level cap after the 2nd badge is 29. So any Pokemon that's above level 29 for its evolution is basically cut from the program. We can't use our starter Pokemon because that's only going to be a 2nd stage evolution, and it's not going to be able to keep up with the Pokemon we have available. There are Pokemon that we can get to their final stage evolution right away for the 2nd badge fight. Pokemon like Gengar, Alakazam, Golem, all these Pokemon are very easy to get because they're trait evolutions for Pokemon that evolve super early on. This is where the strategy of GeoLock really comes in. You have to figure out the best way to team build while using the strongest Pokemon you have available. For example, you can use a Butterfree or a Beedrill. Are they going to be the strongest sweepers you have available? No, absolutely not, but they might have some really interesting tech moves to be able to use. For example, Butterfree gets access to Tailwind, Quiver Dance, and Sleep Powder, all for the first rival challenge. So the team building can go really, really deep. And in Johto, we have a lot of Pokemon available for the first fight. To polish up the story mode before we continue on into the 2nd badge, I want to do a little reflection, because I love Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This was my favorite game. I remember playing this, it was like 4th or 5th grade when this came out. I had my Pokewalker, and I would bring that to school every single day. The little Tamagotchi toy, you know what I'm talking about? You'd be able to send your Pokemon from your DS in there, take it with you all day, they get a little stronger, they get some items, you get to catch a couple Pokemon. Oh my god. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was such a golden era of Pokemon. I love these games so much. So, that's why I really want to take this Johto lock very, very seriously. I'm in it to win it this time. I got my rose-tinted glasses on with all of my musical instrument Pokemon, and we're going to take it to the limit. We finish off the rival. This fight is not that hard, especially because he only has 3 Pokemon. Early on, the game is not going to be that difficult, but as we progress, the hard mode variants of some of these fights in Pokemon MMO are going to kill me inside. Just like that Pidgey from the 1st badge, this game does not mess around. So I take the opportunity to go around trying to catch some other Pokemon. I end up getting Oddish the Bongo, and I also get my Psyduck Glockenspiel ready, and we are prepped. I continue on into the forest, and I see this Psyduck, and I get the worst PTSD I've ever felt. This thing killed me inside. I remember working on this puzzle for way too long. My stupid little child brain could not comprehend how to catch this little fucking duck. Luckily, I'm an adult now. I'm able to actually solve these puzzles, and we head right into the 2nd gym. We have to fight Bugsy, the bug-type gym leader. Bugsy is going to be very easy to kill. He doesn't have a lot of strong Pokemon. Bugsy and the 2nd gym are honestly trash. It's basically just an EXP farm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the opportunity to level up our Pokemon and move on. After we get the 2nd badge, we have to halt all progress in the story because that's when we have to start training for the badge 2 rival fights. We'll get an opportunity to go back and catch any Pokemon that we may have missed or any Pokemon that we're interested in using. But we can't forget that if you lose a Pokemon in the badge 2 fight, you don't get to use it again for the rest of the region. You're locked out of that Pokemon. That means that the Pokemon you bring for the badge 2 fight have to be ones that you're willing to sacrifice not using in the Johto Lock final tournament after the Elite Four. We wash up Bugsy with our Croconaw. Just like the 1st gym, our starter Pokemon is really all we need to crush these gym leaders. They're really not that hard, especially in the beginning. So now we have some downtime, and I use it to catch as many Pokemon and evolve my Pokemon, train them up as best I can. We go over here to the daycare, which actually is a rare opportunity for us to breed down a Pokemon to level 1. When you hatch a Pokemon, it's at level 1, and then as I train it up, that Zubat's gonna get as much friendship as possible until it evolves, The level cap is level 29, so as long as we can get it to become a Crobat before level 29, we're gonna have one of the fastest Pokemon available on our team. Here you can see an early version of EV training where you use Sweet Scent, you can take out a horde of Pokemon. It's really tough to do, but what's even harder is finding an Onix with a metal coat. The odds of finding this are really, really low. It's probably something between like 5 and 10%. But you need to go the distance to grind out these things to make the best possible team we can for the JotoLock. Alrighty, so let's get into the tier list portion of the video. I like to take a look at all of the Pokemon that we have available, the ones that we might see in the upcoming fights, and we can kind of compare and contrast how they might match up against each other. Is Gyarados. Everybody can get a level 20 Magikarp, that's super easy, so Gyarados is a very live threat. So like one of the only ways to beat a Gyarados is to use another Gyarados. We have other Intimidate users. Luckily we have Hitmontop as well as Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. In this upcoming fight we have a 2v2. We're gonna bring 4 Pokemon, kind of like a VGC situation. Hitmontop is a world champion. This Pokemon is very strong. Alakazam, on the other hand, incredibly strong. Everybody can get an Abra, you know, doing a trade evolution with a Kadabra is super easy. So you can get an Alakazam as early as level 16. I think our level cap is 28 for this Badge 2 fight. Another really good trade evolution is Golem. It gets Stealth Rock. Jumpluff is really strong. It has Leech Seed. It has Tailwind, I believe. So this Pokemon can be really good, especially in the doubles meta. Tailwind is like really powerful in VGC. Very bulky Pokemon. We got to watch out for Quagsire. This Pokemon comes in handy, and it's very, very scary. Butterfree has a really interesting toolkit. Not only does it get Sleep Powder, but also has Tailwind. So this Pokemon is really, really strong for like having a status support Pokemon. Sandslash, which is good for Rapid Spin, so it can be a pretty good matchup against the Golem. It is a ground type, it's pretty frail, so it's not even that strong. We have Steelix. Now Steelix is very hard to get. You have to find a Onix that happens to be holding the Metal Coat item, which does happen. I think it's like a 12% chance or something smaller. So you just have to catch a bunch of Onix and you can actually find yourself a Steelix. I think it's very checkable because we have, you know, water type Pokemon, fighting type Pokemon, special attackers that can deal with it. So it doesn't really seem all that strong, but it is going to be a pretty good wall. Crobat is accessible because you're able to get Zubats really, really early, and then you can kind of level them up as you go. Getting the friendship on these Pokemon is very important, so Crobat's going to be a key player. And the last one is Vileplume. Vileplume is really strong. It needs Sunny Day for its true power to come out, which is Chlorophyll, the ability. Doubles its speed, and it's also a very strong special attacker. I reordered the list a little bit. This looks a little bit more correct to me. We have Gyarados as the central focal point of the game. We have some bulky Pokemon down here in A tier. So when crafting my team, I was really considering having a Pokemon that was maxed out in any individual stat. Gyarados is probably the strongest physical attacker, and Crobat is probably the fastest Pokemon. And that's kind of how I wanted to build my team. I was trying to min-max the stats. The next obvious choice was a very strong defender. The highest defense in the game is Steelix. Steelix was pretty tough to catch, and Crobat was pretty tough to evolve. So this was a time investment, but it paid off because this is a really strong core to my team. The next thing I needed was a Pokemon to tie it all together. I chose to add Vileplume, and this is actually a really strategic choice because the biggest counter to Gyarados is switching in another Gyarados. What that does is it intimidates the Gyarados that's already out. Then it's not going to be doing a lot of damage. So instead, I enlist this Gyarados to also be my Sunny Day setter. This is going to clear the way for Vileplume to be able to use its Chlorophyll ability. And hopefully, with using reliable switch-ins on Steelix and having something really fast to take out kills, with Crobat, my team is going to have a really strong strategy. Let's see how we do. First things first, we do a couple practice matches before we get to the main event. AceNet decides to be our training partner. He's always there to help us out. I'm determined to try and find a strategy to beat Felis today. So AceNet uses the Intimidate, which we thought of, we planned for. Instead of using a physical move on our Gyarados, it's already been intimidated, so we have it use Sunny Day instead. Harmonica sets up the Sunny Day for Bongo to start using Solar Beam. With the Chlorophyll ability on Vileplume, this means we're super fast and we're doing a lot of damage. We switch Gyarados out into our Crobat just so we can get some fast Pokemon damage out there, try and clean up these kills. We get a Fake Out, so we miss out on one Solar Beam. It's a big deal because Sun is very limited, it only lasts a couple turns. So losing one Solar Beam in this Sunny Day is going to be a big loss. Luckily, my super fast Crobat is able to take out the Hitmontop just as a revenge kill, and then we get another Solar Beam cleanly on Pats the Furret, the Slurpuff, and it goes down before it does anything. It was using Growl, which admittedly could have been a really, really bad thing, but now we're up against two completely different Pokemon. Acenet seems to have Quagsire as the wall, and a Kadabra. Didn't quite get to evolve it into an Alakazam. That's okay though, because we have a super effective Crunch to take it out in one shot. Our Crobat was super fast, I'm pretty sure it would have done the same thing either way. And Solar Beam comes at Quagsire for 4 times effective damage. And that's a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. So our strategy seems to be paying off. Let's see Nino versus Pumpcolo, what kind of training they got going on.
Okay.
Alright, here's my ace. Get ready.
It's a cracked ace right there.
Hey, Skiploom does crazy damage.
Skiploom's just grass, right? Pure grass?
Grass flying.
Let's go like this, and then let's go like this.
Oh, dang it.
You have sturdy?
No, I just caught a random one.
No, dude. Dude, I was like, damn, this guy probably seen shit up with Felis raining him out first turn. Alright, let's go like this. Oh, okay. Wake up first turn? Maybe? Really? Okay. This.
Here we see a great example of the Gyarados problem. Gyarados is just so much stronger than a lot of the Pokemon available at Badge 2 that it takes away an entire victory if you don't already prep for it.
You know, my Gyarados is pretty, it's like quite bulky. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I didn't bring any of my main mons because I was like, I didn't want to lose them.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I like, might as well just bring these guys. I don't have much time left.
Pumpcolo mentioned that he didn't want to lose any of his best Pokemon, so he only brought some weak guys for the first fight.
I have Shellbell? Where'd you get Shellbell from?
I do not remember. I just remember getting it.
Next up is a friendly between me and Nino. Alright, good luck.
I
Dude and bro
think
is so
about
funny.
bringing. Oh, Companize. Did you have this thing for Felis?
So this is what I was originally going to come in with. I was going to do like a Sandstorm team, but I never found a Pokemon with Sandstorm, so I kind of...
See what I can do here. Withdrew Sandslash. Steelix, okay. Really? Oh, dude, I hate that.
This is why I thought
I
Butterfree
know.
was going to be a really good Pokemon.
Dude, I just don't like Sleep Powder. I don't like Sleep Mon in general. That definitely makes me mad sometimes.
Poison Jab.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, Butterfree was a sleeper. I even brought Parasect in as my spare team sleeper, as like for against other people.
Butterfree, like, I'll just might as well use the Beedrill.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. Literally.
Thank you. Alright, I don't mind this. Does it kill? Still. Bruh.
We lose Butterfree early on, but Steelix is able to cinch a double KO, so we're still in this. Alright, don't explosion again.
Bruh. That's okay, you're still poisoned.
Magnitude, oh god.
Oh,
Critical hit.
No, not that guy. The wrong Pokemon.
A critical hit on both? Yo, what are the odds of that? That's crazy.
It was still magnitude 7 for the Johto. I might live one, maybe, if I get lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I'm probably using this regardless.
In case you're confused, this Diggersby is actually a Sandslash, and it is my Rapid Spinner that I chose to counter Golem.
Yeah, it is, okay. That's fine. Maybe this Oko's here. Ooh, magnitude 8, please. Please.
Oh, so
no.
close. Oh, wow, I flinch.
Yeah,
Yo, Xylophon's
yeah.
done. Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
ooh,
Yours
ooh.
went first this time.
Bruh.
We both had Quick Claw and Field. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I guess it's just a 50-50, right?
Yeah. Alright, you might beat me.
You see it.
Extra.
Oh,
Does
I
good
should have went for the
damage.
other thing. I should have went for the other thing. That's great.
Okay, finally, finally. Reflect is really paying off for you, I want you to know.
I still kept them in just for that reason. But...
Magnitude 7? Oh god. Alright, I think you got it.
Alright. Self-destruct.
Self-destruct.
Let's go.
Alright, GG.
I would have done it too if it was my last Pokemon.
You would have self-destructed. Gotta get the nerves down.
Ready?
Felis, I was born ready.
Yeah.
This is the region I finally take you down, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felis does not care. He's just locked in.
Alright, good luck, Felis.
What do you have for me?
Ooh!
Wow.
Ooh! Interesting!
Oh no.
He goes, oh no!
Barloom is crazy.
Which one? The Goat and Fear the Reaper. Oh, interesting. Interesting choices.
It's fine.
So, Jumpluff. Everybody just got intimidated. I'm trying to think of what I should do. Oh, a U-turn. Interesting, interesting.
You spent your U-turn TM on that guy already?
Yeah, U-turns are very powerful and accessible move. Another Intimidate? Okay. Crunch, okay.
What?
Solar Beam, we'll blast them with the lasers. I see you really stacked your team with Intimidate. Like, you got a lot of minus attack with your Gyarados and your, sorry, Hitmontop, my bad. Oh, Fake Out, that's huge, that's huge. I actually highly regret the decision I've made. Okay, so we got Golem on the board, okay. Another switch in to another Hitmontop, okay, okay. Acrobatics! No! Okay, that's huge, that's huge.
Oh, you're the guy with the Valkyrie?
Yeah, Acrobatics is big, okay. Losing Vileplume is a huge hit to my team because that's the core of my Sunny Day strategy using Chlorophyll and Solar Beam. But let's see if I can pivot and bring this back as a victory. Oh my god, he's him!
That's actually smart.
You have Wide Guard, oh my god. What's crazy is I had Wing Attack until today, and then it learned Air Cutter today, and I was like, oh, that's a cool move.
Go for Air Cutter. It was a gamble, but gamble paid off.
That's a huge fucking gamble, dude. Switching to Gyarados, okay, it's understandable.
Damn.
Damn.
Spent a lot of time in the cave trying to find a Hitmontop.
I don't even know where you found a Hitmontop, to be honest with you.
Well,
Yeah, you get a Tyrog.
Yeah. I did not want to go. I wanted to go for it, but at the same time, I know how hard it is to find one. I was like, I'm not wasting my time.
I'm not losing this.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? The battle's still open.
Helping Hand? Oh no. Not Xylophone! Yo, that did nothing!
Damn.
What?
It did not.
That did like nothing! Oh my god. Alright, shout out to Steelix. Sucker Punch, big hit. Oh, okay. I'm glad you didn't Wide Guard, because that gave me the opportunity to take out the Viper! Alright, now it's even.
This is actually
You're missing
bad.
one of the snakes, and you have all of them.
Yeah, I might lose this one. I'm not seeing any way to like.
Felis, it's not over. Don't give up yet. It's still 3v3. There's still a lot of game to be had.
30 something defense? Like,
Yeah, it's something really high. It's like based over 200, or maybe it's exactly 200. It's really, really high. Another Wide Guard. That's actually a really good move. Wide Guard is so scary, bro. It's like protect for both sides, or for both members. Minus speed is big, but I want to take out the world champ, because this guy with Wide Guard is fucking crazy.
good shit.
And I'm going to beef up a little bit, because I still am... I don't think I need to be scared of Earthquake, but I'm still scared of Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure that's like a really strong... It's literally Hulk Jr. Jr.!
Come on, dude, you got it. Come on, Felis.
We'll see, we'll see. Like, it's only a 2v3 until one of my guys die. Like that! Oh, shit.
That's why I didn't bring
You
your
can-
areas this time.
You still
Thunder
won it.
Punch is actually insane on the Golem. I didn't know that it could have Golem. Or that it could have that on Golem.
You had to do your
It
research.
can. I was
dude.
surprised.
I was gonna do Air Cutter, but like it might miss, and that would like absolutely throw. Rock Blast! No way!
Wow.
Oh shit.
You get it low here, though.
I'm very low in HP. I'm -6 in speed, which is fucking crazy.
You're plus
But you're plus 2 defense.
I'm +2 defense though.
Like explosion.
Unless
It's all up to
you-
this.
Okay. GG.
Yes! Dude, if you crit, you won.
GG.
GG, Felis! Woo! Oh my god!
Felix was great.
Let's
GG.
fucking go! It finally happened! Woo! I did it! I reached my goal and I was able to defeat Felis in a Badge 2 fight for the Johto lock. Let's see if we can repeat this victory next time. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around to the end of this video. Don't forget to drop a comment and a like down below. And if you're interested in joining Team GeoLock, link is in the description. Thank you guys so much and I will see you in the next one.